Hi everyone, this is Sheeta Sapan Matre and today I'm going to present before you how your 2020 is going to be. In today's general card reading, I will be covering how your 2020 is going to be, what you need to look out for, what is going to be in your favor, how your love life, health, and your finances are going to be. Also, I'll be telling you which god, goddess, or archangel is going to be with you throughout the year, helping you out. And apart from this, I will also be giving you a tip for the year. So I need your help to do this. I have already removed certain stack of cards. All you need to do is choose a particular stack of cards. It's pretty simple. You can go by your intuition or what you are drawn to. To make it easy, I have kept 4 different roses on that pile of cards. So it becomes extremely easy for you to choose. So should we begin? So here are your 4 pile of cards. Alright, choose a pile that you're drawn to the most. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3 and pile number 4. Breathe in, breathe out, and now select a stack of cards. I will be putting the timestamps wherein each pile of cards begin so that you can directly skip to that particular timestamp. So all those who have chosen pile number 1, that is stack number 1 of cards, here is your reading. For quarter 1, that is Jan, Feb, March, you have chosen 2 of Pentacles, which means your first quarter is going to be full of work and responsibilities, both at the end, both in your personal life and your professional life. You are going to be extremely busy in Jan, Feb, March. The good news is that you are going to handle all these responsibilities pretty well. Now let's move on to the second quarter, which is April, May, June. For April, May, June, you have chosen 4 of Wands and 2 of Swords. Now both cards are extreme. One is an extremely positive card and one is a not so positive card. So what the second quarter is going to be like? So it's going to be very, very interesting. April, May, June, you will have a lot of ups and downs. Okay, there would be things which will not go your way, which will lead to certain disappointments and sorrows. However, there will be a lot of good things that will happen at your home. It may be renovation of your home, it may be changing your home, or it may be some good news at your home which will make you feel that, you know what, even if things were not going that well for me, however, overall it all did go fine. So yes, the second quarter is going to be full of ups and downs, which is completely okay. And as I always say, that future is not written in stone. All right, so moving ahead, the third quarter, which is July, August, September, you have drawn Wheel of Fortune, so which is an excellent card to draw. There would be a lot of changes in the third quarter which will make you feel good and blessed. You will see that things which were stuck for a long time will start moving in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, you have drawn the card which is Queen of Cups. It's an excellent card to draw, especially if you are a psychic or a healer or you work with women and children. The fourth quarter card, that is October, November, December, Queen of Cups, is saying that you are going to have a lot of intuition, creativity. You're also going to travel to a place which will be near a water body. There would be a woman who will be very emotionally matured or a healer who will help you to become more mentally balanced. The fourth quarter card is also saying that you will explore your creativity a little bit more. So this was how your 4 quarters are going to be of 2020. Now let's see regarding your health, love, your finances, and also what are going to be the things to look out for in 2020 and what the universe is going to bless you with. So let's first see what the universe is going to bless you with. The universe is going to bless you with a lot of changes and lot of things completely new which you would not be expecting or which you would be expecting. This particular change is going to be a completely blessed change. You will feel so happy and you will feel so good about all these changes that will take place in 2020. What you need to look out for, you need to look out for people who may try to put you down, or you may need to look out for that inner voice, or for that the voice in your head that tends to put you down. Instead of that, listen to the voice which always motivates you, because that's the voice of God, Goddess, and Archangels. Now, coming to God, Goddess, and Archangels, you have Archangel Michael with you throughout the year of 2020. He is going to help you out and he is going to ensure that you have a really good 2020. The other thing that you need to take care of in terms of health is your caffeine intake. You need to reduce your tea, coffee, and your chocolates to ensure that you have a better health in 2020. Regarding your finances, there are going to be a lot of opportunities coming your way. However, you need to have the right mindset to attract and to make right decisions to make the most out of all the opportunities that will be coming your way in 2020. Now, the last thing that we need to cover is your love life. In your love life, there would be a lot of issues that the family will bring up, or there would be misunderstandings between you and your partner because of family members. Do not worry about it. All you need to do is read the resolution of conflict prayer that I will be putting in the comment section. You can read it once a day, anytime, every day, and so that you will not have too much of conflicts with your family members. Now, regarding the tip of the year for all those who have chosen pile number 1, the tip of the year is you need to light a blue or a purple candle once a day or once a week, and all you need to do is you need to say, Divine Archangel Michael, please be with me throughout the year 2020 and ensure that each day is a beautiful blessing of abundance, good health, love, prosperity. This or better, thank you. The simple prayer you have to do once a day or once a week as per your convenience. Please be careful of fire and do not leave the candle unattended. So this is the reading for pile number 1. Now let's move on to pile number 2. For all those who have chosen pile number 2, that is stack number 2, here is your reading. Something really interesting that has come up in your reading is that you have chosen maximum cup cards, alright, and you have chosen a lot of court cards, which means in 2020 other people are going to play a very important role in your life. So let's begin. For quarter 1, that is Jan, Feb and March, you have drawn the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups, which means a lot of focus will be in the first quarter on tradition, values, family. Also, there would be a man who is going to help you, maybe a family friend or maybe a distant relative who will help you in terms of sorting your life out. Also, the Queen of Cups is telling that you'll be highly intuitive, you are going to be extremely emotionally balanced, and as the court cards always suggest that yes, there would be a woman who is going to help you in the first quarter. So interestingly, in the first quarter, there would be a man who will be extremely successful and will be respected by the society, will help you. Also, there will be a woman who will be emotionally balanced, who is going to help you. So a lot of help you will receive from outside people in the first quarter of 2020. The second quarter, you have drawn 8 of Cups and King of Cups, again the cups. So the Eight of Cups is saying that in second quarter, that is April, May, June, you'll start feeling that you need to focus more on your emotional needs than your material needs. You'll feel like traveling to holy places or spending more time praying, meditating. Also, the King of Cups is saying that there would be a friend of yours or somebody who is extremely emotionally balanced and matured who will help you in various emotional factors in your life in the second quarter of 2020. The third quarter of 2020, you have drawn the Star card and the Knight of Cups. So the Star card is saying that you will receive a lot of fame, name in the third quarter. You'll be recognized for all the hard work that you have put in the third quarter. However, you have to be careful that you do not get emotionally overwhelmed by all the fame and recognition that you will get, which means you have to keep your head on your shoulders. Also, you need to be careful of all the Casanovas who will try to distract you from your work and from your goal. The fourth quarter is going to be extremely interesting as you have drawn the Page of Wands, which means a lot of action, a lot of adventure, a lot of new beginnings in terms of planning trips which are on the spur of the moment, which are not planned in advance. So the fourth quarter, you will receive also a lot of news regarding a lot of action that you have been waiting for a very long time. So the fourth quarter is definitely interesting. Now, what you need to look out for in 2020? You need to look out for stress, my friend, which means you need to look out for ways to reduce the stress that you will be taking in 2020. You need to chill out a bit, you need to loosen out, you need to stop worrying so much about how everything is going to be and stop controlling. You need to just relax in 2020 mentally. Now, what will be the gift from the universe for you? The gift from the universe is going to be a lot of positive energy and a lot of positive people who will bring a lot of positive difference in your life. I know I said the word positive thrice, but that is how the word and that is how the energy is going to help you in 2020. Now, let's go to your finances. Finances are going to be really good. The angels are asking you to be open to receiving money and gifts and compliments so that you become a money magnet. Also, the angels are asking you to care for animals because that will really help to clear a lot of karmas which are blocking your finances. Regarding your love life, you have got the card of true love, which means if you're single, you're definitely going to meet the one. And if you're committed, your love life is going to be better. The angels are asking you to be more decisive about your love life and look at the positive side than just focusing on the negative side of your love life or the negative aspects that your partner has. Regarding health, you have drawn a very, very amazing card, which means your health is going to be good provided you take in the sunlight and you get your vitamin D checked, because it may so happen that your vitamin D may be low. However, get a proper consultation from a doctor and also the medicines that you need to take to ensure that your vitamin D is proper. Please follow medical advice and consultation because that's extremely important. Also, the health card is suggesting that you need to go out and you need to do certain activities which will be in the sun. All right, when I say sun, it does not mean like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. By sun, I mean the morning sun or the evening sun. All right, so health has come pretty well, so pay attention to your health and your skin. Follow a proper regimen to ensure that your skin and your body is completely healthy, fit and fine. So this was your card reading for the year 2020. As far as which god, goddess and archangel is with you, goddess Kuan Yin is there. She is a goddess of compassion, peace and forgiveness. So you need to forgive all those people in 2020 who have hurt you in the past. Also, Goddess Kuan Yin is asking you to pay more attention to your soul and meditate a little bit more and pray also a little bit more. So, for the year 2020, Goddess Kuan Yin is with you. She is the goddess of compassion, love, forgiveness, fertility. So, you need to pray to her and you need to speak to her and ask her to help you out. All you need to do is light a white or a pink candle on Friday and chant Om Mani Padme Hum. I repeat the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum 11, 21 or 108 times, and you need to say to her, Dear Goddess Kuan Yin, please heal all my relationships. Please bless me with peace, happiness and joy in 2020 and for my entire life. Please help me to forgive myself and others and let me be compassionate towards myself and others. This or better, thank you. So this is what you need to do either on Friday or every day. I leave it up to you because you need to have the time to do it. Please be careful of fire, especially when you're lighting candles. Do not leave candle unattended. This is Sheetal Sapan Matre, and now we are going to move to the next pile of cards. So now let's move on to pile number 3. Alright, so all those who have chosen pile number 3, here is how your 2020 is going to be. The first quarter, you have chosen 10 of Cups, which means your first quarter, Jan, Feb, March, will be completely family oriented. You'll be spending a lot of time with your family. You will be ensuring that your family is taken care of. A lot of responsibilities you will complete towards your family. Also, I see you traveling along with your family to a place which is near sea. So this was your first quarter. Also, please pay attention to your children on the first quarter. Do not be angry or resentful towards them, especially your teenage children. Also, the first card, that is 10 of Cups, is saying that take care of your parents' emotional needs. So for quarter 2, you have drawn King of Wands, which means there would be lots and lots of action in terms of your career. There would be a financially successful man who will help you. He will guide you with regards to how you can plan and how you can take action in various parts of your life to ensure that you also come out to be successful. You will take his advice and also you would want to follow his footsteps. So second quarter is definitely going to be very interesting in terms of how your career is going to be. Now what the second quarter is also telling us is that you need to ensure that people who are not as powerful as you are or people who are not as successful as you are treated with respect. So please ensure that you do not mistreat anyone who is not as powerful as you are. The second thing that the second quarter is telling us that you need to take every change that the second quarter will offer you with emotional balance, because you may so feel that this is not what I wanted, this is not going the way I wanted it to go. But please ensure that at times there are certain changes which may not be as what you wanted but would be necessary. Moving on to the third quarter, you have drawn Ace of Swords, which means there would be a lot of new beginnings in terms of career, in terms of things getting more clearer. You will also see that there would be a lot of choices that you will have to make, in which you'll have to use only your brain and not your heart. The third quarter is also asking you to ensure that you remove all the toxic people or all the people that who are no longer helping you in terms of bringing peace into your life in a very amicable and peaceful way. The fourth quarter, you have drawn 2 cards, which is 9 of Swords and 9 of Cups. So definitely the number 9 is going to be of importance in quarter number 4, which is October, November, December. So for the fourth quarter, that is October, November, December, you have to have a proper balance. Okay, you can either go you can either be too sad or be too happy, because you're drawn Nine of Swords, which is not so happy card, and Nine of Cups, which is a very happy card. So definitely you'll have to maintain a balance in terms of your mood in the fourth quarter. There will be a lot of things which will bring in lot of happiness. A lot of your wishes will get fulfilled in the fourth quarter. However, you may tend to be a little bit insecure. Also, the angels are asking you to stop worrying too much in quarter 4 and just focus on what life is offering you. Health wise, in the fourth quarter, you have to ensure that you do not eat too much. You should eat only that is required by your body and which is healthy. So this was how your 4 quarters of 2020 is going to be. Regarding the gift from the universe for 2020 for you is going to be good friends. Yes, you're going to have a lot of good friends and you're going to be surrounded by people who will help you in terms of your journey in 2020. The other thing that the angels are asking you to be careful of is of making your life too complicated. So do not take unnecessary responsibilities which you know you're not going to be able to complete, or do not take responsibilities which are not your responsibilities. Alright, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So the cards are asking you to keep your life simple and just declutter your life. Regarding finances, the angels are asking you that you need to be grateful for all the money that 2020 is going to offer you. Also, the angels are asking you to donate food to animals and to take care of animals so that you are able to receive finances in abundance in 2020. Regarding your love life, you will see commitment happening in your love life. So if you're already committed, you will see that you and your partner may spend more time with each other. If you're single, then do expect good things to happen in terms of commitment. Regarding health, the angels want you to take care of your emotional health in 2020. So they're asking you to speak to people if you're feeling low or if you're feeling down. They're asking you to spend more time with people who will understand you, who will counsel you, who will guide you properly. So this was how your 2020 is going to be. Now, the ones who have chosen pile number 3, the goddess who is with you is Goddess Lakshmi and Goddess Saraswati. These both goddesses are going to help you to ensure that your 2020 is full of wisdom and full of opportunities. All you need to do is you need to light an oil lamp every day and focus on the oil lamp. And while focusing on the oil lamp, you have to visualize a lot of white light and a lot of golden light enveloping you. Once you visualize the white light and the golden light enveloping you, you have to say, Goddess Lakshmi and Goddess Saraswati, please bless me with wisdom and lot of financial abundance. Please help me to live my life happily, peacefully and wisely. Also, please bless me with a lot of financial abundance so that I can help myself and others to live a better and a wonderful life. This or better, thank you. So this was the reading for all those of you who have chosen pile number 3. So now let's move on to all those of you who have chosen pile number 4. The first quarter card is pretty interesting. You have chosen 10 of Wands for first quarter, which means you will have lots and lots of work. Yes, you are going to be stressed, but yes, you are also going to be successful. You will be able to manage your work pretty efficiently, and not only your work, you'll be also able to manage all your responsibilities both at home and at work pretty easily. Yes, the stress factor may affect your health, so take it easy mentally in the first quarter, that is Jan, Feb, March. Ensure that you have a proper work-life balance. Also ensure that you go for spa and you go for some small retreat to ensure that you are not very stressed and you're relaxed as well. The second card that you have drawn for quarter number 2, which is April, May, June, is 5 of Pentacles, which means you'll be concerned about your parents. You will want to help a lot of needy people. Also, you will feel insecure. The angels are asking you to spend more time doing prayers and meditation so that you're able to overcome this insecurity, because this insecurity has been your not so good friend for a very long time. They're asking you to understand that the entire universe is there for you and the entire universe will support you. Also, you will find yourself doing a lot of social activities in the second quarter, which is April, May, June. The third quarter is also going to be very interesting. In fact, your first 6 months and the next 6 months of 2020 are completely opposite. So, as we saw, the first 6 months were a little bit heavy with the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. However, the third quarter will bring in lots and lots of justice to you. You have drawn the Justice card, which means whatever you have sowed, you will reap. So, if you have sowed good things, you will definitely receive good things. In the third quarter, which is July, August, September, paperwork will be of utmost importance. Please ensure that all your legal work, all your paperwork is completed. Read all your documents carefully before signing. Also ensure that you read your emails thoroughly before sending it to your seniors. The third quarter is also saying that you need to ensure that you do lots and lots of positive affirmations and you focus on what good life has to offer you than what life has not offered you. Karmically, it will be a time when things will get balanced. So please ensure that you visit a Shani temple on Saturdays in the third quarter, which is July, August, September. The fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, you have drawn the World card. Now that's the best card to receive in the last quarter, which means all the work that you have started in the beginning of the year 2020 will come to an end successfully in October, November, December. You will travel, there will be international projects, you will be celebrating. Also, you will spend a lot of time contemplating on what you need to do, how you need to change your life in a positive way. You may also be drawn to take up a hobby which will satisfy your creativity, and also all those activities that you used to do before but are not but discontinued due to time factor. So yes, the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, is going to be full of travel, success, recognition, and happiness. Now let's move on to what gifts the angels will give you, the universe will give you in 2020. In 2020, the entire heaven and the entire universe is going to help you in each and every task that you undertake, which will be for your highest good. You will be getting a lot of help, and you will see that a lot of things are falling into synchronization, and you will feel as if somebody else is ensuring, the divine is ensuring that everything is going on smoothly. The challenge of the year, or what you need to look out for, is that you may have to wait longer for all that you desire in 2020, which means the timing that you want and the timing that the universe will give you will be completely different. So you need to be more patient in 2020. Regarding your love life, you will meet someone interesting if you're single. If you're already committed, you will realize that how your partner is right for you, or you will realize that how you need to ensure to make your marriage work. Regarding your finances, you will see that a lot of blockages that were there before or will start melting or will be removed and lifted. Hence, you will see a lot of financial flow coming into your life easily. Regarding health, the angels are asking you to ensure that you eat right, you eat not only right food, but you also eat on right time. They're also asking you to drink water, stay hydrated, exercise, and use all the natural solutions that are there to ensure that you have a proper health. Also, they're telling you to not delay your visit to the doctor. So if you're not feeling well or you're feeling a little bit off, please ensure that you go to the right doctor to to ensure that you have a good health in 2020. Now, regarding which god, goddess, and archangel is with you, I see Mother Mary pretty strongly with you, along with Master Merlin. So yes, Mother Mary is asking you, being a mother, you know how mothers are. She's asking you to take care of yourself in 2020 and not stress too much. What you can do in 2020, that is tip of the year for all of you who have chosen pile number 4, is you need to light a pink candle on a Tuesday, all right, and you need to say the divine God, goddess, and archangels, bless my heart with peace and love, so that I radiate in the true manner of love, and I also am at peace. This or better, thank you. So this has to be done every Tuesday. You can do it once a week, once a month. You can do it anytime. I leave it completely to you. Also, you can visit Mother Mary Church and offer her flowers, roses, white roses especially. So this is what you can do. Also, Master Merlin is asking you to talk to him regarding what you wish to manifest in 2020. He's also asking you to talk to him about your problems, about what you would like to change in your life. As you all know, Master Merlin is a magician, so he will bring that magic in your life if you share what you really want in your life. So this is Sheetal Sapan Matre. If you loved this video, please do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. This is Sheetal Sapan Matre. Have a good day ahead.